What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today, the Detroit Tigers started their 2017 season today by beating Florida Southern 8-0. Now, guys, in these types of videos, I'm just going to go ahead and try to touch on some of the highlights of the game today. There wasn't really a whole lot going on. I couldn't listen to it at work today on the radio. Plus, I don't think it was on FSD Detroit here. So, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, the Tigers had a field day today. And I get all my Detroit news from the Detroit News, excuse me. That's kind of the news source that I get because the Free Press and the M Live just don't seem to have the content that the Detroit News has. Guys, like I said, the starters had a field day. Miles J. and Sandy Bakes, they were both from the Rangers. They got them in a trade for Brian Holiday. I think that's who the catcher was that the Tigers traded for him. They both had 2 innings pitched, and they only gave up a hit for each of them, so that was pretty good for the Tigers. Nick Castellanos and Mike Matuk, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, they both doubled, and McCann had a 2-run single. And then Miguel Gonzalez, he's a AAA catcher. I think their AAA affiliate is the Toledo Mud Hens. He had a long 2-run home run. Guys, the real meat and potatoes I kind of want to talk about here is Moya. And I hope this is a year that the Detroit Tigers actually give this kid some at-bats. And the reason I say that is because every time I've seen him up at the bat, he has potential. Yeah, he kind of strikes out a lot because he's young and he hasn't had a lot of major league at-bats. But today he had an RBI. He was walked when the bases were loaded. And he had a nice catch in the outfield. So he could be potentially one of the outfielders for us. Now, I'm guessing that he's probably going to be where he was last year, out in right field. Or left field, excuse me. Right, I think he played both right and left, to be honest. But I think with some at-bats and some experience at the plate, I think he can get better. But I don't want to see Brad Ausmus take him and be... I kind of got the feeling last year that they were saving him. But you got to give the guy some experience to see what you got. He only had very limited at-bats throughout the season. Now, I can't remember if he was injured or not. I think my memory serves that he was in the 2016 season, but I kind of want to get the guy some, or at least I want to see the Tigers get the guy some at-bats. I kind of see what we've got with Moya. And I think Jacoby Jones is probably, to me, the best outfielder and to put him in center field because I think Ghost, now this is just my own personal opinion on Ghost, I think Ghost has kind of ran his time here in Detroit. I think it's time to let him go, let him flourish elsewhere. I know you got to give some guys a second chance, but if Jacoby Jones is the outfielder that we think he can be and kind of the offensive threat that we think he can be too, I think we're in for a treat. And guys, I'm not really sure how the whole offense in the season is going to come out because apparently from some radio, I guess, experts in the sports field or the sports radio entertainment field they say you're going to have Kinsler leading off with I can't remember who they said was going to bat second. I know it's not Iglesias. I think Iglesias is going to be like in the 8 or 9 spot, which why I don't understand why that is. And then you're going to have Castellanos, and then you're going to have Cabrera, JD Martinez, and then Victor Martinez. To me, guys, I don't see us being a contender this year, just based on that. And another big part of the piece is I don't know why we got rid of Cameron Maben, because now there was rumors flying around, and I got caught up in it too, that there was going to be a big fire sale. Well, we got rid of Cameron Maben, and then nobody else. I don't know if the Tigers just couldn't get rid of them, or if they wanted too much, or if they just couldn't dump their contracts onto some other team without maybe some compensation from the Tigers. But that fire sale just never happened. And I don't understand why, if you're trying to improve the team, why would you not keep a player like that? Now, granted, Cameron Maben, I spitted venom about him last season. I always wondered why he came back, but I seen him enough for him to change my opinion on him. I think he's a damn good player. He doesn't go up to the plate thinking he's going to jack one into the seats. He just goes up and says, hey, I'm just going to try to make contact with the ball and just kind of see what happens, or just get a single. I mean, that's the kind of mentality the whole team has to have. Guys, I'm just going to say it right now, but I guess I should put it this way. Based on last season and based on kind of the people that have been brought back, which is pretty much the entire team, and additions and subtractions here and there, maybe a couple of people, but I can't necessarily say it's going to be a whole lot. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs again. I honestly do not think we're going to make the playoffs again. We're a year older. Everyone's got another year on them. I just don't see us winning the Central Division. I think that's the Indians' division to lose, really, is what it boils down to. I think the Tigers are probably going to be second or third, right around there. I just don't see us. Honestly, guys, I just don't see us making the playoffs. And if we do, I'll be quite surprised. But I'm going to let spring training and all that kind of go here to give me a better feel. And watching some spring training games here, too, on Fox Sports Detroit. Try to get a better feel of the team. And I hope Fox Sports Detroit, I hope they televise some games so we can kind of see maybe how the team is going to be. But last year they didn't do it either, and it may be the same this year. But guys, that's all I got for this time, guys. I know it's kind of boring and whatnot, but hopefully I haven't blogged about the Tigers since, well, the beginning of October last year when they got swept by the Atlanta Braves, which should have never happened. That should have never, ever happened. And I'm still quite upset about that, too. But new ownership because Mr. Illich passed away, which I didn't even make a video on, only because I didn't know the man enough. I didn't even know the man on a personal level, but even through the interaction through the television, really. And I know that's a bad word to use, but yeah, the man wanted to win, yes, and all that. But I'll get into that in a little bit of different video, so I don't kind of want to contaminate it with this video, guys. But guys, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think the Tigers' record's going to be? Do you guys think we're going to win the division? Do you guys think we're going to come in last? What do you guys think? Go ahead and put it down in the comments, and also do a like, subscribe as well, guys. I'm glad to be doing some more sports blogs about it. And the Tigers are my favorite team other than the Detroit Lions. Tigers are my favorite team here, guys. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments, okay? Do a like, subscribe. And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.